He broke through to the chi refining stage, reaching the 7th layer of the Foundation establishment realm. This speed terrified the Emperor, making him think if the monster before him used to live in his balls. But if this monster participates in the Nanzhuo Qianlong martial arts and dismantles, who the fuck will dare mess with our kingdom except the bigger fishes of Transcendence realm? But even though if he breaks their motivation and morale, it will be much better indeed. No DNA test needed if this is the way of thinking of this bloodline. Why in the fuck is he looking at me like that? Could he had found my hidden stash that I stole from Daji? I will go to Yuguan City and assume my new duties as the city's leader, which we had won during the duel between the countries. And you may go to your brother Qin Yue and choose 100 guards, said the Emperor. Thank you, father. I shall host the visitors and accommodate them perfectly during the festival.
I beg to differ, sir.
Say no more, father. I shall go and choose 100 guards with insane nyash and big bazungas, each with 100 centimeters and sensational bodies, Qin Jun said as he hurried away with excitement.
Sensational.
You know, the Imperial Guards are filled with men. Jun-Er said the Emperor, trying to tell our protagonist, who was planning to form an army of muscle mommies. He didn't hear me. Oh well, he is indeed a good candidate for the position of the Crowd Prince. At the royal barracks, it was lively with the sound of the guards in training. One of the commander came to welcome Qin Jun as His Third Highness, whom was accompanied by Eunuch Shen. Careful how you speak, commander. He is the king of Yue, and his majesty just rewarded him with 100 imperial guards, whom are really not needed by him because his majesty Qin Jun's subordinate can annihilate us within fart's time. Damn, he is Himothy the Opstopper, the Grim Reaper, my bad. Didn't realize you were the Grim Reaper himself out doing the devil work. At a high rate, it's you, my dear non-angelic highness. It'll take you to the area where Praetorian guards. Qin Jun heard the sound of training and was surprised what he saw. He saw ripped man, training some doing sprinting, and inwardly, even though disappointed with no muscle mommies, but he had a plan one day, having a stronger army, and maybe bestow them the American technique Infinte Blicky, reaching the 5th prince who pretended to be surprised by Qin Jun's sudden visit to his area. Asking Qin Jun what was with the sudden visit at this time. Seems this sly fox has eyes all over the palace. Must be cautious with my moves, said Qin Jun inwardly. Qin Jun, seeing how the 5th prince was acting as if he owes the barracks, this guy's decided to pull out the unexpected move, telling the 5th prince is he planning to cause a rebellion and overthrow the emperor this punishment.
Is this nigga serious?
This left the commander and Eunuch Shen dumbfounded, and their soul about to leave their body. They heard about our boy Qin Jun achievement and his ruthlessness. And Master Jun, they assumed it as rumor to scare them, but listening to his psychopath, thought they knew. They were now dealing with the devil himself, and if they get on his bad side, he may execute them on public, or even tell them to commit suicide and then come back to life and describe to him how the afterlife is like. Qin Jun's words made the 5th prince got a cold drop of sweat, wondering how this innocent young man turned into a madman. How could it be I, the 5th prince of the Qin Yue kingdom, plan a rebellion? Don't slander my virtue of being articulate. Okay. Then pick out for me 100 strongest people in the Paetritrian guards. I want them all. I'm afraid it's not in the line for you to choose 100 guards, even if father had sent you here. And the 100 soldiers have heavy responsibility. How can they be your subordinates? Countered the 5th prince. What are you saying? It isn't important to protect me, and I am the one and only prince who is crowned king, unlike some people who possess the title of prince. Even my pet Blackie, apart from being a howling dog, he is a demon king unlike you.
Damn!
You can't understand greatness. How can I describe you? Oh yes, you are the physical demonstration of the definition of being useless.
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
No, calling you useless is a praise you transcendence beyond that point that you even astonish me. Bro, hit the 5th prince with a combo diss and hitting him with a fatality to his dignity. Even if you are the third prince, you can't be so rude. We are under Chinyu. The fifth prince orders not any other, said the bald man, whom intervenes his face, expressing annoyance towards Chinjun's words.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
You unfinished and underdeveloped zygote of a side character.
Emotional damage!
Show respect. He is the leader of the guards in this area, and they are under his control.
Don't care. Don't care. Still don't care. I don't care.
That was a rhetorical question, which not to be answered. So that means I was sent by father to choose 100 guards, and the guard instructor together with you, the fifth prince, both of you did not allow it. So I will ask father to take back his order. He turned and began to walk away. This words terrified the guards, who had escorted him and eunuch Shen. Hulam told Chinjun not to worry. The commander who escorted Chinjun told him he could pick 200 guards under him. Qin Yue and the bald man looked at each other in realization that if Chinjun reaches and reports to the emperor, they will suffer great backlash that is just unexplainable. We are so fucked if he goes back to father, thought the fifth prince. Chinjun turns and tells Unkuch Shen to go and report what had transpired there, and not to favor anyone. He should explain everything to the emperor. What about you, Mu Lord? Asks Yunku Shenmi. I will go back to the palace to train Am in a good mood, or I would have annihilated a full army of the Qin Yue kingdom, and waved goodbye and walks away peacefully. Qin Jun, come back here, shouted Qin Yu in anger, but was ignored. This made the fifth prince more uneasy, wanting to quickly reach the emperor Bede, put the blame on Qin Jun, and if the emperor blames him again, he wouldn't have much favor with him as he used to.
A few moments later.
Eunuch Shen, reaching inside the Qinzhen hall and able to get to the emperor, telling him what had happened, which the emperor understood, saying, this kid Qin Jun didn't need any guards. I see. One of the guards called out to the emperor saying that the fifth prince wanted to see him, which the emperor summoned for him to be let in. The 5RH prince made a Tokyo drift from the entrance until he reached before the emperor, bowing, and began to glaze the king. O finest, most powerful emperor, the one who goes shitless for years when he shits rivals, the manure of a cow that only legendary plants grow due to the highness shit. If I may ask, Father, did thy brother Qin Jun told you something? Asked the fifth prince. Eunuch Shen was dumbfounded by the fifth prince glazing. He was so shocked that the fifth prince glazing was so outstanding that he had to memorize them. Let me hear what you have to say, Qin Yue, asked the emperor, looking at this certified glazer. This fool began to talk without thinking. That's right, father. You have no opinion on my third brother wanting to choose guards. The fifth prince accused Qin Jun of insulting the guards, calling them black emaciated baboons with brains in their heads as display. This fool went further, saying that Qin Jun was about to go further and diss the guards, and that's why he intervened, and he hoped that his father wouldn't blame them. In my defense, Father Qin Jun is quite irresponsible and foolish. Eunuch Shen was looking at the absolute human being called the fifth prince, was the embodiment that transcend stupidity and idiotic thinking at a higher status, that it was shocking. He now understands why Qin Jun told him to come and report everything as it was, and not favor anyone, and this absolute baboon fell into his grave very sensationally, perfectly. To want to back up his claim, the fifth prince asked the emperor that if he didn't believe him, he could contact Coach Zhou.
Flashback.
If you don't know who Coach Zhou is, it's the guy whose head was so smooth like a plateau that if expanded, may be used as a runway.
End of flashback.
The emperor, enraged, hearing the fifth prince lies, despite being told the blatant truth by Eunuch Shen, he began tell the fifth prince that he taught Qin Jun was the one acting childish, but hearing his excuses. Throwing the scrolls at the fifth prince in rage, you good for nothing of a human trying to turn the truth into false news, and blame your brother who's a master and being accompanied by subordinate, who were terrifying than demons themselves, and you malnourished good for nothing. Idiot truly is your brain for display and your eyes just ornaments that you can't see, that the true danger to you is Qin Jun. From today, own you are not in charge of the Imperial Guard order, and I will take it over the Imperial Guards. The fifth prince was furious coming to understand that he had fell into Qinjun's trap by reporting false information while he sent the eunuch Shen to report the truth. Qinjun, I swear I will have your head, said the fifth prince inwardly. At the palace, Qinjun sneezed, thinking who in the heel was talking behind his back, wishing for him to bless him. Is this man serious? The fifth prince was demoted of his authority as a head of the imperial guards and wishes to kill Qinjun. And here our protagonist saying someone out here trying to bless him. This fucker has the angel of death taking notes. Patriarch of the Mobei family, Yan Mobei congratulated Qinjun for having improved his mastery on the heavenly slaying spear. Yan Mobei told Qinjun that the fifth prince had been deprived his position as the head of the imperial guards by the emperor. Qinjun laughed, saying he didn't expect his stupidity to transcend much further than he expected it to. With an evil smile, he told Yan Mobei that the time was near to make the fifth prince depart to the afterlife soon, but not later, and for that, they will be having a feast to celebrate his eternal journey to the afterlife. Inwardly, Qinjun told himself it was time to prepare good presentation of the Qinyue talent meeting first, and he can't allow to lose face with that. He will train even harder, so his presentation may leave some of the top geniuses soulless, inspiring them to a stage of non-motivation. It seems I really made a great choice following this monster he is training just to provoke and beat up top genuine in the continent and all that he calls a presentation.
1 week later.
A week later, at the palace sect, where the king of Yue resides, which is our protagonist, crowd of people had gathered enjoying the humble aboard and being received well. The guests were discussing how our protagonist's cultivation was now high, asking if he may participate in the Qinyue talent. Another said he was waiting for the Niang PC sect, and this time round you won't lose. At the back, we see a man who was in a rage and seems to be possessed with dark energy, which enhanced his anger even further, not interacting and walking as if in search of someone. On the other hand, Qinjun looked at this boring-ass crowd whom bored him to death, thinking that if he had knew earlier, he would have brought Daji and Blackie beforehand. Qinjun looked at the enraged guy who stood there, looking at him intensely, when he realized it was the idiot back, Zhuo Junji.
Flashback.
Let me refresh your memory. This imbecile was the first disciple of the Zhuling sect. Yeah, this was the same guy who thought he could go toe-to-toe with our protagonist. Sometimes, common sense is really like Bitcoin in this manhwa. All want it, but few have and use it.
End of flashback.
Zhuo Junji's eyes glowed red. Seemed his action were encouraged further by demonic possession and instantly charged towards Qinjun, ready to attack him, shouting, "This is your end, forever looking down upon me, Qinjun." Qinjun used the movement technique taught to him by Daji to dodge the incoming attack. What do you mean? I looked down upon you. Look at yourself appearing. Now, after 5 episodes, you are not even valuable to be useful. You should be grateful. I recall your stupid-ass name. Die. Qinjun. Damn, what in the hell is wrong with this monkey? He seems crazy, just like a madman. It seems his character and stupidity caught up with him, bro. Come back to his senses. Sorry, still not on his senses, but much dumber than he was before. Bro took a predator look at Qinjun and the next words truly confirmed that this man's stupidity is contagious, bro. Raised his sword and told Qinjun, "You wanna be master? I challenge you to a fight."